Ooh. Now we're up high on their treetops. Although these are clearly not trees. They're like, what are these things? Are these things like custom-made houses or lamps? I'd like to think houses, because like that would make the most sense, but at the same time, where is the thing? Oh! I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. I didn't expect to see it right in front of me, if I'm being perfectly honest here. I expected to see something, but not in front of me. Alright, all that's done. There is this world is actually, this level is kind of big for what it is. Like, it's very condensed like all Spyro levels are, but I don't know, this one in particular feels big to me. Remember that for later. I don't know. Like this one, maybe it just, the areas feel bigger than they actually are, but look at the size of that map actually. That is the perfect representation of like size. 31 lives. We haven't 32 lives. We haven't died in a while, I don't think. I could be mistaken, because like I often am, but like I don't recall any recent deaths. Yeah, that superpower thing only serves to give us a boost in height. There is nothing else. That's a witch pot, which will repeat after me. Remember for later. I was kind of expecting an enemy down here. So, we've got a lot of things to remember for later. A plant, a witch pot, and something else that I've already forgotten. Oh, duckies. How could I forget the duckies? I am not a true Spyro fan if I forget the duckies. Although granted, duckies aren't used in any other Spyro game, so I think it can be somewhat forgiven for forgetting them. We are almost done this world. We'll have to remember that for later as well, which we could have done notice sooner. We are getting relatively close to being done this world, I say. There's this guy who's an adventurer type. I don't know, he kind of reminds me of the dancer friend from... No, he reminds me of something else. The mayor guy. That's who he reminds me of. Lord knows I had to sit through that guy talking too much. So, no wonder I remember him. Like, that one took me actually way too many times in Metro City Speedway. Like, seriously, it took way too many tries for me to actually get that. Alright, well, I guess it's not really any use beating around the bush on what you're getting. You can kind of see above what it is. Because, like, he's kind of got the orb symbol.
Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydra, okay?
Sure thing. And now, the fountain flows again. We still have things to do. Ta-da! We've still got about 51 gems, I'd say, left to get. I could have sworn I saw some gems somewhere. Oh, I'll talk to you.
A friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen my spark plugs and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Thieves, you say? Well, I certainly hate thieves, so, as long as they go nah 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 nah, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. You were not what I was expecting for a thief. You don't go nah 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 nah, you sure you're a thief? Swim through it, Spyro. Where'd he go? That way. Oh no! Hello. The most reliable way is probably the attacking when he's diving into these things. Probably the easiest way to do that. Other than that, nah 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 nah. I'd have to say these guys are a major improvement compared to the previous thieves in this series. Oh, sweet merciful Jesus, I'm gonna die. Well, shit. Yeah, I really don't like these guys. Let's see if there's any other thieves we can track down. Uh-huh. You rascally. Seriously, why the hell are you so fast? You're faster than the normal asshole thieves I face. There we go, one down. Oh, that took a lot more than I thought it would. It's funny how I've kind of made a joke out of absolutely hating the thieves in this game. Oh, but I know where more gems are. Here, you can not swim in this area. You can here. And watch out for the super inflating platypi. Yeah, don't ask me why the platypuses inflate like pufferfish. They look kind of cute though. Do platypuses normally do that? I never saw Phineas and Ferb's platypus Perry do that, so I wouldn't exactly know if platypuses can do that naturally, or if this is just some kind of magic platypi. Platypi, is that the correct word to use for this situation? That duck looks so sad. I don't want a sad ducky. Now, there's very little treasure left to actually get, and I think it's all down here. Maybe. There's also the professor. It is not all down here. Well, I don't remember where the rest of the treasure is. So, that. Plus, there's still those last batch of thieves. Well, that didn't work out in my favor. Oh wait, there's gems down here. There's also platypi down here. Rest of it. Yeah, platypi. Oh my god, that's a lot of platypi. What is like the weirdest thing you've ever cooked? Like, looking at these platypi, I'm kind of thinking like Louie from like Pikmin. I'm thinking like, how would I cook something like that? Granted, Louie was kind of an asshole because what was it? It was like king of all insects or something that he wanted to be referred to after getting caught up with that monster in Pikmin 2 or whatever it was. More platypi. I didn't even notice. I thought I'd cleared out almost all of the enemies in this level. We're still missing gems, however, which is curious to me. Wow, that was easy. I didn't expect that to be so easy. This one is one you would want to... Okay, what is with me and finding errors in Spyro 2? First the Allura, and now missing geometry, I assume. Or like geometry that's not as close as it should be. Oh god. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that specific one you want to fight as fairly as possible, like the way I was chasing it, because it will jump around different ones. Where'd it go? Where'd the sick bastard go? Lost track of him. Sly bastard. I was about to say, is that him? Seems a bit too fishy for me. But, I don't believe it. Okay. Another frog death. Where the hell did it go? Seriously. Where the hell did that thief go? I'm losing track of so many damn thieves today. There the bastard is. I don't even see how he got there. Is he still on this one? Yo. Running to and fro and all about, you prick. That should be the third one? Because I didn't catch that last one. That first one I did. Did I? I don't remember. I lost track of him again, didn't I? He's over here. Motherfucker. I hate these thieves, actually. The only way I could hate these thieves even more than any other thief is if they went nah, 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 nah. Oh, he doesn't dive in. Bit unhelpful now, but good to know. Well, this one is actually probably recommended you go this way. It's like, that's a ramp. You can jump to this, unless you're a fucking idiot, like me, from... So, yeah, that's probably the intended method. But This fucking prick. Fuck you. I did the wrong symbol, hand sign. I did the rock out symbol, hand sign. What? Whatever. Rock out, asshole. You should be... Where? There you are. Insolent prick. See, like I said.
I'm back in business. Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it.
Thank you. An orb. It's almost like I'm collecting those. I was about to say, don't tell me he has another orb that I need to get. I don't want to chase down more fucking thieves. This level is basically out of enemies anyway. So there's only like one other thing I need to do. And something I've been really looking forward to. Professor!
Ah, Spyro, so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
Pick up the egg and trade it. Well, do you remember where a certain, I don't know, nest was? Yep, it's a trading sequence inside of a platformer. How many of those do you see every day? Probably like a handful, but you know, trading sequences. So get there, and out pops a seed. Okay, we got a seed. Where did we see a plant thing? No, that's not it. Oh, hey, potted plant. God, you look vicious. A rubber ducky. Where do we see duckies? Just before. You look sad. How's this? A beetroot? It's really weird to me how that thing can just take a rubber duck. Where did the rubber duck even come from? It came from a plant. I'm questioning the semantics of a rubber ducky. Now, where would we take a beetroot? I don't remember where we take this. I doubt it's here. It is here. Gold coin. I was about to say, I'm perfectly honest, I don't remember where this one went. And then I do remember the stereotype with gold coins. Wishing well. I wish for a pencil. Well, looks like my wish came true. It's kind of one of the more interesting trading sequence in video games. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck. I've done that before. Why did my hover not work? Okay, my hover's not working right now. That is weird. Why is my hover not working? Is it supposed to be like some roadblock thing to prevent people from doing that? But I've done that.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb for safekeeping. Allura thinks I'm going to lose it.
Given that you lost your pencil that you claim to be utterly useless without, I don't blame her for thinking that. That should be everything? Yes. This world is 100% done. on to the next one. Kind of would have been cool if we could have flown into the portal with one of those, but whatever. Best place to take a nap. Behind a gagong? A gagong. Yes, behind a gagong. Behind a gong. I almost called it a bong. That is a completely different thing. I've actually never smoked weed before. Granted, I'm kind of allergic to smoke, so